Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know that I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and there is a significant amount of risk when trading these financial markets. We're not responsible for any wins or losses. This is strictly for educational and demonstration purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, October 3rd. Good morning, Rao. Hey, good morning, Rodney. Thanks for joining me. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. We certainly don't want any unpleasant surprises. Ever had one? Not fun. I could have sworn today being the first Friday of the month that we would have a jobs report. Not today. So Friday, October 3rd, 8:30, Goolsby was speaking. There's a red folder for GBP. 9:45. Well, 9:35, we have FOMC member Miran speaking. Miran. Final services PMI, a low impact report. And then 10 a.m. is our catalyst event, the red folder. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jerome. Appreciate that. That explains that. All right. Well, if you're joining us today, hallelujah, that's the good news. Any day we start the day above ground, call it a victory. Claim that victory. It's a blessed day. We're in it to win it. Let's get it. We're going to take a quick look at Friday because it's Friday. Let's see what the top bots were for this week. What I can do with this is the close. This is the not the closed loop version. This is the first version that we're going to be releasing of the ChatGPT. I believe the way it works is we upload the data. What I did was I went to my performance, so you understand the process, and I put it on this week, started September 29th on Monday to October 3rd, which is today, Friday. And I put it on trades and I selected all my accounts. And now I can right click and I can export this data, which I have already done. And I've exported it, saved it, and named it, or named it and saved it. And now I'm importing it into this chat GPT that we've developed, and I'm just going to click on the process this week's trades button, and it will automatically tell us the best AI bots, the best iBots, and the best one-day passes for the week. If today's your first day joining us, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, here we go. The best bots of the week. That crude, let me tell you, this crude oil one-day pass has just been on fire. 66% win rate. I've been talking about it for a few days. It hasn't slowed down. Wow, look at gold. Gold is on a tear. Looking at gold out of the corner of my eye. So $12,000 on that crude oil one-day pass for the week. So if you're thinking, hey, which one-day pass should I go with? That's the hot one right now. And I'll show you the rest of them in just a moment. Number 2, our ES30 Star Bot. After a tremendous month last month, tremendous, over $8,000 in profits. It's up almost 4,000 this first week of October. Man almighty. Now the bot will optimize the stop and profit targets. So $3,756 so far in October, starting from September 29th. The drone is right behind it. The drone is the one that just trades away. Static settings at 2060. So the best bot, the ES30 range. No surprises. Thank you, Robert. The NASDAQ 30 range, one-day pass on my computer is up 1835 for the week. The Haymaker, up $1,136. That Signal A Haymaker continues to be one of our hottest bots. Now, the one-day passes, these are the percentage that we win. That's what we look at on the one-day pass. It's a very aggressive strategy to pass your evaluation in one trade, one or two trades. And we look at the percentage that they win because it's either win or lose. Keep in mind that this is trading. This has a 66% win rate, but there's a chance that you could take 5 losers in a row. There's a chance you could take 5 winners in a row. Statistically this week, it won 66% of its trades. The ES30, 55%. Gold, 0. The NASDAQ 2-minute, just under 17%. And the 30 range on the NASDAQ, 45%. So those are the hottest bots of the week. I've been letting these bots run through the overnight session, and I've got a leaderboard telling me which bots are performing the best in the current session. Those are my what have you done for me latelys, right? We can look at last month, and we could see that the ES30 was number 1, and this week the ES30 is number 1. Well, that's not an outlier. Sometimes some of these strategies might be an outlier that you won't put as much weight on, but I think it's very important information. Good morning, Rao. Good morning, Rodney. Good morning, Gerald. Suzanne, good morning. Judy. Great to see you, ladies. The Dukester's in the house. So the jobs report normally on the first Friday of the month was canceled due to a partial shutdown of the government. And, coming into it, I was thinking there'd be a lot of uncertainty and the markets would be crashing and gold would be soaring. Well, gold is soaring, but the market certainly hasn't been crashing. Let's take a look at what's happened through the overnight session. Here's October 3rd, midnight, when the session opened at 6, right around here. It took a little leg down into support, 50, and then took off again. Got a bit of a retracement at 6:30 a.m. But overall, the market is continuing to move up. This is the high. 25,195 is our high. And we're currently at 25,133. Let's take a look at the E-mini. The E-mini, October 3rd, since midnight headed down, retracing to support. The session open at 6 last night. It took a leg up. Looks like it hit an all-time high, actually. Yep. So we're hovering around all-time highs. And I know the Dow was as well. So what I'm going to do with the information that I just learned is I'm going to, on my ETP, this is my ETP. It gives us the ability to trade our right line funding accounts using NinjaTrader. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my leader account my ES30 star. I'd be crazy not to, right? This is a strategy right here. I'm up 17,000 in the last few months trading that bot. So what I'm going to do is make this my leader, my star bot, make these my followers. I'm going to enable, first we'll check my account group, make it active. Take a little look here. Make it active, save it. Come back to my accounts, roll them up, and save it. And let's try to get into a trade on that ES30 star bot on those right line funding accounts. Dukester, I think you're right. I mean, that's what it looks like so far. And historically, I did some reading on it. It really hasn't had a huge negative impact. Usually these shutdowns don't last long. I think the last one was in Trump's first term, lasted, I think, 35 days, which was the longest. So these usually are very short lived. It's really not worth it. I mean, these poor people that are working for the government, they need a paycheck. I hope they come to a resolution. Okay. There's the market open. Good luck, everybody. That's our power play in long. That's our power play in long. Our 20 Unarenko is just breaking the 50. We've got some upside resistance that we've got to look out for. But this trade might show us, we might learn something. That's right, Rao. We've all got the frog. The frog can really change our strategy for trade management big time. Um, we don't necessarily have to go for a very ambitious profit target. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I thought maybe it was popping up for to the upside. We're kind of setting up for a short. I'd like to watch price action. Wow, Judy, I just read that. Awesome. Vietnam. Here we go with the signal C long. Show us the way. That's a beautiful entry. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, just short of our profit went. Now it's in. Here we go. Leapfrog situation here. That leapfrog is a little tight, but you want to make at least 250. Here we go. Oh, a beauty. Here we go. We're headed for resistance to the upside. Oh, is this a beautiful trade? Oh, and gold is plummeting. Oh, gold is down on mine. A little too aggressive on gold. Not tradable yet. Kind of like price action here. Do we take a long move? Look for a signal C again. Let's give it a shot. Didn't we needed to retrace a little further to the 50. Let's let it find its direction. I like the pullback to support though. This could be a nice long entry with the pull back and go. It's 9:33. It's early. Stevens up $600. Velocity in this trade. Here could be a signal A long. Here comes a haymaker entry. Here comes a haymaker entry. Bam. Signal A. Oh, it actually was a C. That's been happening a lot lately. It appears to be an A, but it's actually a C. I think both of them. The C comes in sooner is what happens. Now I see what happens. This was a tempting entry to take. Yep. I love that entry. Love that entry. We got a clear shot to our profit target. I'm tempted to take an entry on gold because it's trending really nicely. Judy, you've been there for a while now, haven't you? Or did you leave and come back? Seems like you were there like for a month now, right? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning, Carol. We've got the ladies of our trading family in the house. Good morning, ladies. Oh, that beautiful entry is in big trouble. I'm glad I didn't take it. Well, price action is sideways, so we're just sitting on our hands here. Market hasn't really found a direction. It looks like the ES, though, is launching. That ES8U scalper is in. E-mini long. Boy, this S&P is going to break all-time highs. Amazing. What a rally this market is on. I'm so happy, I can't tell you. Here it goes. It's maturing to the upside. Came back. Good morning. Good morning, Tom. Oh, that's your third month there. Wow. I thought you'd been there for a while. What a beautiful trip. You really can, for 3 months, you really get a good taste of the flavor of your environment. Love this E-mini move up. E-mini and NASDAQ both headed up. Stevens in. ES leapfrog. Haymakers in long. Our leaderboard's coming to life. Oh, I'm really digging that ES. It's got some upside resistance right now. Let's see if it breaks through. Oh, wow. Bangkok. Incredible. Judy says we are travelers. Trying to get in the profit window here. Trying to get in that profit window. So far, not very much follow through. Kind of in a ranging market here. Got ourselves in a nail biter. Oh, nice. Took a nice little bump up here. Well, you get the feeling this one's going to jump. Trying to get in the window. Needs to get to 375. Bam. Just got there. Now we're in a leapfrog. And NASDAQ 30 range, 1 day pass, just scored. ES8U leapfrog still in long. Got some upside resistance on the E-mini and NASDAQ. You could see our range here. Our software does a beautiful job of defining risk, right? Wow. 941. We just had a big sell order come through. 10 a.m., excuse me. 10 a.m. Let me pull up the Forex Factory. 9:45 final services PMI. 10 a.m. ISM services PMI. I like this price action though. I was saying the software does a nice job of defining risk. You could see our upside resistance, downside support, and our 50 right in the middle, just about. Come on down. Come on down. I usually bring my profit target right above. Give it a shot. I'm very tempted to play the break of support here. 942. We get a break of support short. I'm going to enable my copier. Let's see what the E-mini did. The E-mini flinched. All right, 9:45, final services PMI. That's a yellow folder. In just a moment. 10 o'clock, we might have our catalyst event. That's a red folder on the ISM services PMI. Now we're going to try what we did yesterday one more time today. Coming up behind me, it's Miller time. Mr. Mark Miller. We're going to try to stay right in this stream so you don't have to come out and go somewhere else. Excuse me. Gold is back in long. Watching gold out of the corner of my eye. It's leapfrogging away. It's really trending up. Let's watch the price action on a couple of trades. It's a risky strategy. I reduced it to a one contract strategy, but it pulls in a lot of losers. Boy, this is tough. It's a tough environment. What a rainstorm we had here last night. Holy moly. It rained and rained and rained. Woke up and my one of my circuits was blown or something. I got the electrician coming. Here we go, another leg up. We got this upside resistance still. We're in this ranging market. Sometimes in this environment, those signal A's are the way to go. ES8U scalper leapfrog. Crude oil 1 day pass took a loser. Steven Drone. Okay, 10 o'clock, we got our catalyst event. We're going to try to break through this resistance. Got some nice bullish hammer formations. ES is trying to break through resistance. If we can break that area, I really like the ES long. Trying to get in on my right line funding accounts. The bot hasn't taken a trade yet. I'm going to turn on my ES30 Starbot as well. Well, right now that's the only one I have enabled. I enabled my copier on the 30 range Starbot. If it breaks through this upside resistance, I think this thing is going to make some new highs today, the way it's looking. You know what? Let's wait till the report comes out. Let's wait till after that report. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We got a red folder report. We've got a live webinar today at 1 o'clock. I'm going to put the link in. If you can't make it live at 1, go ahead and register anyway, and we'll send you a replay. We're going to do a deep dive, a look under the hood of the AI Auto Trader. If you'd like to learn more about the system, come join me today at 1. There's a beautiful signal C. Signal C is, you could see this oscillator on the bottom. Price comes below the blue line and then breaks back over it to trigger that entry. We have a few conditions to prevent a counter trend entry. Sometimes more importantly is how we manage the trades. And we've got some really nice ways to lock in profits. There goes the, man, we might break through this. I'm looking at the E-mini, but the NASDAQ as well. I usually move my profit target right below resistance, but I think I'm going to leave it right where it is for now. You could see the E-mini in my chart here. What I'm looking at is if we break through this upside resistance, we've got some running room. Now that would be an all-time high. I'm 99% sure of that. Let me just look back. Here we go. We're getting some nice buying pressure. Yeah, we're at all-time highs on the S&P. If this news report wasn't coming out, I would enable my 30 range bot because I think this thing is going to continue to move up. I'm tempted to just do it. Let's just give it a shot. It's a red folder. I'm battling myself in my mind. Gerald, jeez. Okay, 10 o'clock is coming. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. I want to enable that ES30 star bot long, but I can't do it with a red folder report. Gold's headed back up. Nasdaq's headed down. Great job, Ken. Let me tell you, Friday, it's a good time to be done. It's a good time because, these big shots and these hedge funds, large institutions, they want to go and play some golf and call it an early day. Look at this beautiful move down. We're coming to test our downside support again. I'm telling you that ES is going to run today. I've got a feeling. When the Nasdaq took that leg down just now, it barely even moved. It's just right at resistance. But this red folder report could change everything. So we got 5 minutes. Look how now we're getting this beautiful move down right before this report. Let me try to find my link. Sorry, everybody. Look at that beautiful move down. Right at 9:56. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Look at this beautiful setup. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. This is going to break through and come straight down here. You could just see it coming. And I'm too chicken because it's 9:58. That entry is just absolutely perfect. This thing is going to come right down to this second line of defense. Momentum is heading straight down. Good, I don't feel so bad now. Oh, here it comes. A lot of selling pressure right now. Volumes come way down. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see what happens. This could be our big opportunity. I get the feeling this thing is might take a little ride to the downside. We will soon find out. 1 minute. Maybe the E-mini reverses off of the all-time high. This thing's coming down. There it goes. There's our report. Let's let it settle down. I knew it was coming right down. Let's let it settle down. A little too volatile right now. If we break this downside support, we're going for it. We are going to go for this break of support. Good volume, 3,000 contracts a minute. Good volume. Come on down, break through. Looking for a break of support. Looking for a break of support. Come on down. Come on down, break through. Come on down. Here we go. One more down close, we should be in. Nope. Come on, come crashing down. Oh, the Starbot got in. The Starbot got in. No follow through to the downside. ES30 range Starbot took the reversal short. Looking for that 10 o'clock reversal on the E-mini. This got us in a weird, doesn't really hit any of our triggers just yet. We needed to pull back up to the 50 is what we need. There you go, pull back up. Look at this E-mini trade we're in. We're in the E-mini. The bot took off. Very similar trade as yesterday from the looks of it. Let's see if the ETP copier worked. No, it didn't. Oh, man. Oh, it is in. Okay. The ETP did get in. So I'm in on the ETP on that 30 range bot. I'm up 150 on the move. We're only looking for shorts now on the 30 range. Our 20 Unorenko is market structure wise lined up for a short trade. No long entries yet. This could be a short signal C. Oh, Gerald, I'm sorry, man. What were you what were you what are you trading, Gerald? I'm itching to get into a trade. I just haven't seen anything to pull the trigger on yet. That ES30, I just enabled it in the blind because of the numbers, but that's the only entry I've got all day. Counter trend NQ. Listen, I think the looking at this chart, it appears that we're getting a David Wise calls it that compression zone. We're getting that sideways action. It's building up a lot of volatility, and we're going to get a pop one way or the other soon. It's going to give. The 50 and that downside support are getting tighter and tighter, and it's going to pop one way or the other. It appears to want to go short. We've got some nice running room to the downside. Come on, give us one shot. Let's break right through support. Take a nice leg down. It's going to retest it. Let's see if we get the break. We need a volume, a spike of volume. Pop us through here. Come on, push it through. Come on down. Get us in this. Let's take a little leg down here. We got a little running room here. I need my signal B to kick in. Come on down. We got some room. Come on down. Pop me in. Here we go. Triangle came out. Down close, we're in. One more down close. That up close prevented the entry. We got a nice little volume spike. We're at 2,100 contracts a minute. Nice pullback. Oh, we got us in. That was a weird entry, huh? Shoot. Not exactly what I expected, but let's work with it. Come on down. I'm not crazy about the entry, I tell you. Come on down. Oh, look at momentum straight up. Push down. Very tempted to bail out on this trade. Come down. Come on, get in my window. Get in the window. Nice. Come on down. Come on down. Push down. Push down. Mm, darn. Crude oil is in another 1 day pass. Let's take a look at the trade. Crude oil's been red hot. Here it is, the ODP on crude. This is the top bot of the week by a long shot. Got stopped out on the ES30 bot. Our power play just jumped in. I don't think I have this copied, though. I don't. I'm just not crazy about the price action right now. If the market was flying one way or the other, I'd be all over it. I just don't like it. Let's put the profit target right above. Try to get in our window here and pull in a little bit of profit. But I'm really looking for the break of this area of support. It broke over here, but there was no follow through. Pulled right back to the 50. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, sir. Our 20 Unorenko is still lined up for a short. Uh, we've we've got to get this price above the 50 to get a long entry on our 30 range. We like to take a trade when there's a multi-time frame alignment of trend. Otherwise, it's a counter trend trade. These are very short time frames that we're holding these positions. So we're using a 30 range and a 20 Unorenko. Here it comes. Let me tell you, it's popping to the upside now. Starting to line up for a long. Price breaks through this 50. This 30 range is going to take off. Got out on a smart stop on crude oil. Took profits at 17.90. Took profits on the trade. Now remember, coming up right behind me, I put a link, by the way, I put a link in the chat box for the 1 o'clock webinar today. If you want to learn more about the AI Auto Trader, come join me. We always have a good time on Friday. Be able to answer your questions and got a very special offer for the weekend. Do we come back down and test this support? It's starting to look that way. This is starting to drop again. Come on, give us one good move. One good one. I've got a good feeling about the next hour when it's Miller time. That 10:30 to 11:30 window might be the juicy one. Now remember, we're going to try something a little different today. If you're joining us now and want to continue watching, we're hoping you don't have to go anywhere. Just stay right here, and we're going to try to transition right into Mark's session, right from this same link. If it doesn't work, just like yesterday, we'll just create another webinar. We'll create another live stream, excuse me, another live stream, and you can find it on YouTube and log into it. We'll also post it in Discord if we're unable to do what we're trying to do. Come on down. Give me one break of support here. You know, I tell you, oh man, I love that entry. I think it's going to come right down to support here. It's taking some heat, but I think it's going to find its way right to my profit target. You can see momentum on my 20U though is headed up. That's the one bad thing about the entry. Boy, this is tough, man. This is tough. Nothing easy today with the NASDAQ. It didn't give us a really great opportunity. Um, let's see if maybe this is the move. I think it's going to get in our profit window here. Let's keep an eye on the volume. We're at 350. 600. 800. 1,000. Just right around 1,100. So we got decent volume. The price action's just terrible. Come on down. There it goes in the window. Let's look for a break of support. Maybe this is the move we've been waiting on. I'll tell you, in this miserable market, the power plays up 585, pretty respectable. The 1 day pass on the NASDAQ 30 and crude oil both did well. Our ES leapfrog is back in. ES8U leapfrog. And another nice trade here. RJ, the 150 range RJ. I don't see I'm going to get another opportunity. Let me see where I finish for the week. Monday really hurt me. I took two losers on Monday in a really choppy market. Don't forget, listen, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. We got 5 minutes, but I just want to remind you to please like my video on your way out. Well, listen, don't go anywhere. There's no way out here. Um, Mark Miller's going to come right onto this stream. We're hoping. Look at this E-mini pop into the upside. Looks like it's going to finally break that area of, hey, this might be our chance. Let's go for it. The Mack truck just got in. We got a spike in volume. We went up to 3,000 contracts a minute and got a nice leg up. I think this next hour might be a juicy one. I'm going to try to get a long entry here. Our 20U is right at the 50. It's not in a great place. Don't think it's going to happen. Maybe a short. Two minutes. It's not going to line up for me in 2 minutes unless it goes down. Straight down to support. All right, this is where we ended up for the week. The on my PA accounts, today's leaderboard. You could see here we got a very small gain, which is better than a red day any day of the week. And for the week, we finished about $200 down on each account. We'll call it 600, negative 600. So minus 200 on each of the three PA accounts. And that brings our total since January 15th to 37,775. Took a little leg down to this week, about 600, but we're still in a really nice position. And coming up right behind me right now is Mr. Mark Miller. It is Miller time. I'm going to keep running my mouth here. I'm just going to keep this stream running, and we're going to see if Mark is able to pop in. I want to wish everybody a blessed weekend. Hope you're able to spend some quality time with those that you care about the most. Time is limited. Our most valuable asset is time. That E-mini starting to pop back up to the upside. It's stuck right on resistance. Let me bring up my communication with Mark. Don't forget, today at 1 o'clock also is our live presentation on the AI auto. This is starting to line up for a long. RTY is rolling. The Russell. Willie. I didn't know you knew Michael. I was speaking to Michael yesterday. He said he mentioned you. I said, you know Willie? He said, yeah, I know Willie. I know, my goodness, I know Michael for so many years now. What a small world. You know, we used to trade the Russell all the time. Okay, I'm going to shut mine down and then Mark should take over. So have a blessed weekend, everybody. It's Miller time. God bless you.